President Bola Tinubu has implicated a clerk at Chicago State University as responsible for blatant irregularities that characterize a certificate the school reprinted in his name, according to new court filings seen by People's Gazette. The Nigerian president said the unnamed clerk unfortunately made the errors as to the dates the school stated on his recently issued certificates and when he actually graduated, hereby creating the appearance of differences. So they made the mistake. You don't even know the logo of your this thing. All of those errors, as soon as they printed it, you could not tell them back that there's an error. This guy is a real career criminal, honestly speaking. I'm sure Reno Gomokre is hearing all this nonsense. He said, I went to Chicago State University. They said this and this and this and that. No wonder he doesn't want it. He man. Billy go say, ye man. I beg many people in the house. Nobody soon how they talk. He man. Ew. Tinubu's statement was filed on August 23rd by his counsel as part of his arguments before the United States District Court of the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago. Judge Jeffrey Gilbert had given the Nigerian politician until 23rd of August to explain why his academic record at Chicago State University should not be released to his political opponent Atiku Abubakar. Mr. Abubakar earlier this month requested court approval to subpoena Mr. Tinubu's first domicile with Chicago State University because he believed the documents would clarify glaring inconsistency in Mr. Tinubu's background, including publicly available documents that suggested the Chicago State University in the 1970s admitted a female student bearing Bola Tinubu, who was born on March 29, 1954. The Nigerian president said he was born on March 29, 1952, although he had also at different times listed 1954 as his birth year in the past. He also recently expunged his primary and secondary education from his records after it was discovered that the schools he listed under oath in his 1999 run for Lagos governor did not exist anywhere in Nigeria. I thought they said he should come and tell why Atiku should not be given or should not have access to his academic records. So now he has come to blame. He has changed the narrative again. No? He has come to blame Atiku Abubakar. Or he has come to blame the clerk of the university. This man is deep in. I don't know whether the lawyers are even, they even know what they are even talking about. I don't know whether you know what he is talking about. Of course, Atiku has been going back and forth, making sure that he's going to get this whole thing, no matter what it is. Meanwhile, Mr. Tinubu's lawyers, led by Oluwole Afolabi and Christopher Carmichael, argued that the August 2022 subpoena that was issued following a request by a Nigerian lawyer, Mike Enahoro Eba, was illegal because he had no valid grounds to seek the documents, especially under educational privacy rights. The lawyers nonetheless admitted the documents indeed emanated from the Chicago State University, but an unnamed clerk had mistakenly typed the graduation dates. This is really terrible. See, where Tinubu the top. But at the end of the day, what he's saying is that they made a mistake. But that was not why they called him to come and defend why his results should not be released. At 3 times of my graduation from a Nigerian university, I checked and found out that my name was not properly spelled. I reported the matter, and that is, I was telling somebody, once they do it, you have to check it if it is right or not, irrespective of how you got it, because before they will type it, you have to check everything before they will do the final printing or so. But if maybe it was done by proxy, immediately you will not even tender it anywhere. You will return it back. You will return it back. Well, somebody is saying that that was what happened in his own case. It was not properly spelled. I reported the matter and the correction was done. Is Tinubu saying that he didn't check the certificate issued to him at the time of graduation to see the anomalies and file for the correction? He grabbed and run with it all these years. Lying will not save him. Thank you, sir. These are the truths that the Agbadorian will not want to hear. I don't understand. All of them know. How many of them you have made mistakes, they've seen mistake, you must see it. The same man who was telling us that somebody helped him to fill the governorship form when he wanted to contest for governorship election or whatever in 1999 or so. Say somebody helped him. See, can you imagine nonsense talk? Shame on them. Oh. Shame on his wife and his children. They are hearing this nonsense. They think everything is all about money. Eh? Well, what is Bola Ahmed Tinubu hiding? A good conscience fears no accusation. Another Toronto certificate is surely is in Hoffing. Read another Toronto. Article is just fooling himself. How? How is he fooling himself? Oh God, are you sure that you created of all of us in this image? If what you are saying hold water, why is Mr. Tinubu fighting hard to prevent the release of the documents? Yes, so this person will say article is fooling himself is a career criminal as well. Those are the ones who are going to the school of Tinubu. They say Tinubu should have a university. Now this kind of thing, all of the good they learn. Agbado master don't enter. Agbado slaves should come out and defend this shameful act. USA no be Nigeria base. Even Nigeria no they it go make mistake. I don't they look for a comment like yours. Let us start all eyes on his US judiciary campaign now. This is completely shameful. If you live in Lagos or familiar with Lagos, you must definitely know Oluwole Production. For God's sake, who has bewitched this country? What are you insinuating? And you know now, you know what he's insinuating. Nǹkan ìtìjú ńlá gbà lé eléyìí o. This is a thing of great shame. The whole world is watching Nigeria. All eyes on the judiciary in Nigeria. This man would have remained the kingmaker he was known for. It would have been better for him. For him, any kingmaker aspiring to become a king will end in shame. It has happened now. Which way Nigerians? Yeah, from beginning I have told his cohort that the more you try to defend Tinubu, the more stupid you look. Tinubu is a complete story on his own, a very wonderful character. Yes, why did Tinubu not go to the amendment, go for the amendment of his certificates? All this while, he should be ashamed of himself, and they will even go for the certificate he submitted for the admission, which I think it will expose him further. Unnamed clerk printed wrong dates on a certificate with logo different from the logo of the school. You guys are creating problems for Nigerians academically in the international scope. Yeah.